Hey y'all, this is your pal Billy 5248547 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at my pipe collection. Now a lot of these pipes here are, there's not many of them, and that's because I used to have a lot of estate pipes which I sold in preference for buying new pipes when I could afford it. So let's get started, shall we? This first one here is an estate pipe, and this is one by Hardcastle that I restored myself. You can see I've buffed up the Canorva wax there, and this thing was covered in sort of a bloom like a mold on all the wood, and I buffed all that up too, did the salt treatment on it, all that good stuff. This is actually a pipe that I use for aromatics, so if I'm going to put something real goopy in it and it's just, out of a tin, goes into this one here, and that's totally fine by me. Okay, the next one here we got ourselves a Peterson. Now this is a Peterson Dublin XL22. It's got a nickel band on it, you can see there, and buffed up the stem on that real good. It's come up real nice. I only smoked air and more flake out of this. I find it tends to ghost the pipe, and I thought, well, originally it was Irish, and what better way to do it than to smoke a pipe that is called a Dublin and is from Ireland. So yeah, it's a nice pipe. I find it's a good size. It's quite light, but no, I like it. I like the rusticated finish on that. I think that's real pretty. Okay, next one here is a Mr. Bragg. Now this one here is a number 62 hammer. This is a 9mm filter pipe. It's got a pretty rusticated look going on there. Looks like a log of wood or something to me. Like I feel it'll be a good one to take camping. I actually got this one off, I think I got this one through Amazon. There was a range of colors. There was a lighter color and a darker color. I found the pear wood to be fine. I haven't actually smoked it that much, to be honest. I prefer 6mm. I just prefer the draw, but yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, speaking of 6mm, this is a Falcon pipe, but this is from the Coolway range, and this one here is olive wood, and this is called a olive number 51. It's got quite a long profile there, but you can see the colors being, I smoked this a fair bit, and you can see the colors come in quite nice. That was real light when I got it, the color of this, and I kind of made a point of getting my hand and just kind of doing that every time I had it, because I wanted to darken up a bit, but it's a real nice color now. I'm not a clencher, but this is the only pipe that I clench with, simply because I don't really mind what happens to it, but it seems to be fine and handling it pretty well. I would recommend one of these for the money. They're good for the money. Okay, getting on to the good stuff now. This here is my Savinelli Roma Lucite 207 straight apple. You may have seen the video before on this. And she's holding up like a champ. She's had quite a few smokes. I made a point of keeping the room clean after every smoke, just to keep it nice. So it seems to be keeping quite nice. There's a little bit loose there, because it's not vulcanite. I can't really heat it up. I did try stretching this a bit, and it was fine, and then it just shrunk back down again the next day. But it's tight enough. I mean, yeah, it's not a problem. So that's good. Okay. Onto the Lumberman, and you can see there's a lot of Romas here. I do love the Roma series. I think it's the best value for money of all the Savinellis. So you can get all the different shapes. You can see he's quite a small pipe, but he's great to smoke. That's a great one. And that is called an 806 Roma for the Lumberman. And I managed to get this to come straight too. I had to, because it's vulcanite, this was bent straight out of the factory. So I heated it up. You can just see the little rim on the edge there where I've done it. And I put a metal chopstick in there and just bent it back into shape. It's trying to fit now, but no, it seems to be fine. I put a bit of graphite from a lead pencil on that, and yeah, she's perfectly straight now. She's a beauty. I do really love smoking this, by the way. I wasn't expecting to like it so much. And we got some king size pipes. So this is a Roma 101 KS for king size. Yeah, there's a real different profile. I mean, you look at the same length there, but you know, it's a much chubbier pipe. And this one smokes real nice too. I do like this pipe. Yeah, she's held up real well. And you can tell which ones have been had longer because the brass band has started to darken, which I quite like. Okay. Then a YTPC favorite here is the Roma 320. I kept this one real good. I haven't actually smoked it that much, to be honest. It's not the first one I'd reach for, just simply because maybe I don't have like really big long smokes. When I do, I'd rather do it more often, but that's just me. But she is a beautiful pipe, the 320, and Roma does it real well. I mean, for the money, you got yourself a 320. Now, y'all might have seen a video on this that I made a week or so ago about this black Meerschaum pipe that I bought. This thing's fantastic. With the Meerschaum, you can just smoke it all day. And I must admit, since I bought this, I've smoked my other one one time. I've just smoked this over and over and over and over. And it's just dry as bone. And wow. So I got some of that bleach beeswax and I waxed it. So she's come out real nice. And yeah, looking forward to coloring this. And I just pick it up over and over and over again. It's like, you only need one. You only need one pipe. Perish the thought, of course. Okay, now onto my zippos here. This is a zippo I bought about a year ago. And it shines up real nice. You can see I haven't shined it for a while, but I do like patina, but then I get bored of it and I shine it up. And yeah, by the year there, A for January and 20 for 20. So, January 2020. And I got a vintage one here. It probably doesn't have any fuel left in it. Oh no, there we go, it does. And this one is AX1. And X1 in Zippo talk means 1995. So we got a brass or gold one, and I got a chrome one. When I was a young man, I had a chrome one just like this in the 90s. And I used to use it for cigarettes. Of course, I sold it long ago. But yeah, it was nice to have that again. Anyway, y'all, I hope you've enjoyed my tour of my pipes. And look forward to seeing you in the next video. Oh, yeah, thanks very much.